Cool, just testing sound quick. And looks to be working. Let's just check people are joining. Cool, we got Ember and Bjorn. What up? Okay, let me just announce this quickly. Put in some music. Okay, I think we're sorted. What's up, guys? First up, we got Ember. Congrats, Ember, on almost getting married. Let's find your track. Nice to see you back, dude. Okay, let's go. So two things so far. I'm not really feeling this like sustained like soy bass. It just feels a bit too plain. Another thing is there's a percussion loop. Let me just double check that my mic is actually on. Yeah, it is. There's a percussion loop that's going over the kick and kind of like landing on the kick transients. Like here. And it kind of just doesn't feel like it's helping the groove. I'll just try and clean that up a bit so the kick comes through nice and clean. Yeah, it's a very nice feeling track. I like the breakdown. I like these chords, and then with everything combined, feels good. Yeah, what did I want to say? There's something here. Oh, the sound design on this like little ARP. The ARP itself sounds nice, but I just feel like, again, it's maybe just a bit too plain to kind of stand out. I always think it's good to try and go for sounds that are a little bit more unique. This just sounds kind of like clean, square wave. So even just doing something like adding a bit of down sampling to it, just to give it like a bit of a crispy high end or something. Something just to make it stand out a little more. And then it's mostly just the comments on the like bongos and stuff. I think they should just be a bit more, make sure that they line up nicely with all the other transients and with the kick drum and the hi-hats and stuff. Because at times it feels like a bit of flamming is happening, and sometimes the groove is just thrown off a little bit. But otherwise, really nice. Okay, next up is Beyond. Now, let me read what you have to say here. This one's a little different than usual because I took part in the One Synth Challenge by Reason Studios. The new physical modeling synth object is ready. Loads of fun, and every sound I use in this is made from it. Looking for general feedback. Thanks a bunch and enjoy your weekend. Thanks, dude. Okay. So this is made with one synth called Object. I'm gonna Google this synth while we're listening. Download that. Do it afterwards. Super nice, man. Really feeling it. Only comment so far is I'd like the bass to have like a nice, like snappy transient on it. It feels a bit too flat and sustained. Like maybe just a little bit of tweaking with the envelope, and giving like the first like 15 milliseconds of the sound, a little bit more of like an open filter, just so it has like a nice bite. But I'm nitpicking here, it's really good. Beautiful work. I don't really have any other feedback other than that baseline thing I said. Really good. I think it'll do well. Even if it doesn't, I don't know what the competition is, but if it doesn't win the competition, I would release it. Yeah. Who's next? Oh, Ojala. The song is called Floater. I don't know if I would go with that name. All right. Excuse me, I think I'm coming down with something. Yes, Twitch guy, I am here. Everybody's on YouTube. That's why it seems like I'm not talking to anybody. But I'm here. Yeah, this is cool so far. It's got a nice groove. I like the little stabs. I don't like the kick though. The kick is too like boxy. Ooh, boom.
Whatever was in my mind, my body.
Seems very housey.
Or was I just high on the sound, the speaker that was coming out the wall? Or was this just another dream? Am I even here at all? I see faces in the crowd and it seems like they're looking for my soul. Like I'm this invisible man who's trying to become whole and scream to the top of my lungs, but no one seems to hear me. Maybe the music was just too loud, or maybe they just fear me.
Yeah, you're distorting quite a lot. Something, I don't know what's causing it. It's not there happening. It's not happening over there though. Or there. It's just, yeah. It's like maybe you turned your sidechain off or something. Don't know.
Support on the stream. Thanks for the time.
I don't know why the lighting on this camera is like not sorting itself out. It should be focusing on my face and then fixing the lighting. When I do that, focus is fine. Weird. I lean back. Just comes like a bright mess. Yeah, I don't really have much feedback, like for the composition. It feels like a kind of typical housey kind of track with the spoken word and stuff. Not really my vibe, but I think it's got a cool groove, and I think it's mostly just sorting out that distortion and getting a nicer kick in there, in my opinion. Yeah, maybe the light source from behind is causing that. Okay. Next up is Stasis. Oh no, sorry. Nose. That dim dum dum sounds exactly like it's that song that was huge from Stranger Things. Running up that hill. Is that what it's called? You know the beginning of it? Yeah, running up that hill. Is that it? Boom, boom, boom. Don't think it's the exact same notes, but it definitely gives the vibe. Same vibe.
Take your time with me. Take your time with me. Take your time with me.
This is really nice. I love this breakdown and this sampled vocal. Sounds really good.
Take your time with me.
Yeah, it might actually. Now you said is the vocal out of key. The take your time with the with part sounds a little on the edge. So maybe if you just put that through some tuning software and just get it perfect, should be an easy fix.
Take your time with me. Take your time with
I think the kick could have a bit more of like a click on it, but not like an electronic click, like a just take like a hi-hat or something and put it on top of the kick and mix it in nicely. Should do the trick.
your time with me.
Really nice, man. Well done. Okay, Stasis. I like the melody. Cool. Yeah, it's a nice melody, but I think now I'm starting to get used to it, and I think it feels like it needs to change a bit. I'm not too keen on that one movement, the din 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 din. You know, the high movement. I think maybe you could find like a better note to go to that has a bit more feels to it. Yeah, that one. Dun, 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 dun. It's like a bit too obvious. So maybe just like, yeah, coming up with a few more variations that have like a really nice emotion to them. Otherwise, yeah, everything's nice. The mix is good. Arrangement works. It's really just, I think, getting ready, like nailing that lead and a few more variations in it to like kind of conclude the track and give me something to look forward to over here. Yeah. Hey, who's next? Whaley. Okay, so in my opinion, I think the best parts of the track are like these parts. Like it grooves really nicely there and sounds like nice and clean. This Big Afterlife he said just really isn't doing anything for me personally, although it does kind of, if that's the idea you're going for, it kind of works. I just think maybe you could layer it with something that has like a bit more like lower mids in it. This one just feels a little bit too metallic and yeah, I think it could just be beefed up a bit. I think overall it's feeling a bit too one notey, like it needs a bit more of an obvious melody to it. I can hear that there are some melodies in there, but they just feel very like robotic and straight, and I'd like to hear something that's like a bit more alive in there, like something I can latch onto. But otherwise, yeah, not too many things I can point out that's like wrong mixing wise or anything. Yeah, so you got that melody over there. Kind of fits the purpose, but it's just not a very compelling melody in my opinion. So yeah, that's what I would focus on, trying to get some nice melody going. Okay. Next up is Nike. Yeah, there's like this lack of energy when the drums drop in over here. I didn't really notice that. Yeah, there it's actually a lot better. Maybe it's because you have those kicks that come in right before the drop that have a lot of sub in them. That the contrast isn't there. Yeah, I would just try and mess with that until it sounds right. And maybe like the 16th note stuff up there that kind of carries through. Maybe I would take that out over here so that when it comes in, it's like track suddenly feels like it speeds up. That might work. Or get rid of it on the drop so it's just different. It's a cool track, but I'm just not personally like feeling the vocal chop. No specific reason, just isn't doing much for me. But yeah, there's nothing really wrong with it or wrong with the track. It's really just that section that I would try and fix. Over here it sounds fine. A good Reese would transform the track. It sounds like there is a Reese in there. That's definitely a Reese. Yeah. I think that's about it. Garlic is up next. Check it out. Mi teeny enamorada. My tiny lemonade. That's what that means. Don't really know what to think of this track. I think it would probably be better without the vocal, in my opinion. It feels like it's trying to pull it into like a different direction, like into a kind of, I don't even know what genre to call it, like Latin poppy kind of, like all the popular music in Brazil and stuff. But then it's like the track is trying to be a bit more, I don't know, organic house or something. It just feels like there's a bit of a, I don't know what it's trying to be. And I'm just not really feeling the vocal. Yeah, I think it's actually on the vocal, it's the auto tune that's giving it that like really poppy commercial vibe.
Yo por ahí te vi y me perdí. No digas nada, ven, mátame esta gana. Dame sopa mi insana. Te vi y me perdí. Si tú supieras que se me hace difícil cada que tú no estás. Si tú supieras que se me hace difícil cuando tú te vas. Cuando tú te vas, cuando tú te vas. Cuando tú te vas, cuando tú te vas. Me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, y no puedo olvidarte tan fácil, y no puedo olvidarte tan fácil, Hay muchos pesos en la
Yeah, so I think it's quite well mixed, and yeah, everything sounds pretty good. Maybe the vocal's a little bit too loud, but that's really my only feelings. Not a fan of the vocal. It's too poppy and auto-tuney.
Me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, y no puedo olvidarte tan fácil, y no puedo olvidarte tan fácil, me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, me tiene enamorada, y no puedo olvidarte tan fácil, y no puedo olvidarte tan fácil.
Yeah, I'm sure it would work in some clubs. Would have the ladies down, slut dropping and stuff. Boom, 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 boom. It's quite catchy. I personally would remove that vocal and see how the track feels as an instrumental. Alrighty. Cohen is next. Nice melody. Yeah, this breakdown is twice the length of the drops. I think it should be the other way around. That acid sound actually sounds really good. The clap, I think you could have like a bigger clap with like a snare under it or something to like really make it hit hard. Yeah, this definitely has a lot of potential. So I like these drop sections. I didn't really feel the breakdown. Just didn't feel like there was anything to look forward to come back to this breakdown again. And it's way too long. I would like literally just cut that out. And probably like just from an arrangement perspective, if this was a radio edit, sure, okay, like maybe even shorter like that. Then you've got a already short track, but I mean, you could maybe make this section a bit longer, or maybe have the breakdown a little bit longer. And you've got a 3-minute track. That's fine for a radio edit. But for like the original or extended mix, I would have like that, and then like that sort of an arrangement with maybe a section over here with like a little break here before you go to the outro kind of thing. Something like that. Yeah, it's just the arrangement like this is like most of the track, the audience is just going to be standing around like waiting for something to happen. Yeah, so it's mostly arrangement stuff, and the clap snare, but everything else sounded good. And I really like that melody over here. I don't know if it came back. Did it? Yeah, that one is really nice. Oh yeah, for sure. You have more than enough space to bring that back in over here. So you could duplicate this and then bring this melody from here back in. Okay. I got 15 minutes left, so probably time for 1 or 2 more tracks. So let me go and check out who we haven't done yet. I have to start from the beginning of the unpaid queue. So the first person is Filka. It actually sounds like somebody straining. Thanks, Moses. Archangel, yours is not next. I've just checked the queue, and we've got Feli before we've got you. Don't know if I'm going to have time to get to you. I know you said you've been trying to get to me for 5 weeks, but you either got to post super early or donate to get to the front of the queue, and then it's much easier.
All right.
Now that other people are donating, I definitely don't think I'll be able to get to you. That transformer sound, wop 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 wop, was really cool. I'm not a fan of the like creaky door, man straining sound. Otherwise, it's really nice so far, like really chilled out. Cool, nice, interesting sounds, chilled out track. Nice one. Okay. I'm just going to put up a warning so people stop donating. Okay, Moses. Gonna be a dead link. Doesn't work. Can you resend that, please? ASAP, Rocky. And then I'm gonna do Krispy Kreme. Wait, do you have a track, Crispy? I see no Crispy. Still a dead track, dead link. You need to share the private link, don't just copy the URL from up there. Because it's private, you have to, like, for example, go and click on here and copy link, or share and then copy the link from here. Yellow flower. What? No. Oh. I'm guessing you mean this one. This is nice, nicely mixed, and it's nicely. Cool. I can't really give you any feedback. It sounds really solid to me. It's just a bit short. But what's there is really cool. I would expand on it. Okay, Moses. Gonna work now. The core idea is cool. Maybe it could use something to like complement it though. It feels a bit repetitive. The kick drum is also like, the body of it is nice, like the thumpiness of it, but it's lacking like a transient to cut through the mix. The hats are also like really small and weak. And then here where the bass goes down and then walks back up, like I was kind of expecting it to do that again, like you've just revealed this progression, but then you only do it once. Yeah, at the moment it's like, feels like a very rough, like draft idea, like it could really be fleshed out and worked on. Thanks, Yigitas. I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I dream about things way beyond this atmosphere. Can you imagine floating weightless? Like a satellite.
That, whatever that was, noise, I think you should get rid of.
Floating weightless. Like a satellite in the black sky. Somewhere. Like a star.
Yeah, I think if you fix that kick, you'd have a lot more impact on this drop. It's like this build up, and then it's quite an anticlimax. Oh, is that a demo? Like watermark thingy? That's funny. Okay, guys, we've come to an end. I will see you next week. Have a lovely weekend. Thanks for joining. And yeah, don't do drugs. Stay in school. Stop, drop, and roll.